Hey guys, this is Primeval back with part 7 of my Deity Let's Play as France going for a cultural victory. So we recently got our Artist Guild and I hadn't employed any specialists there, but I do need a lot of works of art to fulfill the theming bonuses on the Sistine Chapel, and also once I finish Uffizi I'll want works of art for that. So for here, the Sistine Chapel, I need great works of art from the same era and civilization, which means I'll likely want to spawn 2 great artists right now within the Renaissance. I don't need any works of writing for theming bonuses at the moment, so we'll switch those specialists over to the Artist Guild, and I'm going to leave people in the university since I do really want to maintain the science. Once I get a couple more population, I'll re-employ the Writers Guild slots. So we finished our cargo ship. I suppose we could build the ironworks here. This way we'd have decent production in multiple cities. Okay, let's go for the ironworks then. The other option would be to build the ironworks in Orléans, and then this would become the city where we could build our secondary wonders, i.e. the ones that don't give us theming bonuses, or if we wanted an army, which, given that we're beside Germany and they are slowly growing and becoming more aggressive, we might need some sort of an army. Okay, so maybe I don't want to build the ironworks here. I'd rather build it in Orléans, since at the moment I believe Orléans has the highest production. Yes, it does, barely beating out the capital city. So instead, let's go and build a Colosseum, for I will soon need that happiness. Down here, we finished those walls. We could also go for a Colosseum. Maybe a shrine would be nice. Let's go grab a shrine. I don't want to grab the university right away because I don't really have the population to work those slots. Okay, so here we could get a 18 gold per turn route with Honolulu, and that also increases the pressure there. So here I could go and capture a missionary. Well, that wouldn't help me too much. I could walk in here, see what's going on. Looks like Germany may have withdrawn some of its troops. Germany's also gone and built the Globe Theater. Let's take a look at what people's tourism outputs are like. Okay, they're all still pretty low. We're at 0. That's fine. Portugal still has the accumulated culture lead, followed by Austria and Germany. Ooh, so our crossbowman here was nearly killed. We can go. I don't know if we need to take an instant heal. Let's take barrage, pull back, pillage for hit points, and well, let's sidle along this way so we're not directly in striking distance of Carthage. And here I'm sending food to Paris. And we were beaten to the Forbidden Palace. Alright, so here we want the ironworks. Our next policy is in 6 turns, and we'll finally go and finish off tradition. And here I would like more food. So let's lock those tiles down. And we'll employ another specialist slot, which gets us more science. Polynesia wants a research agreement. I don't think I can trust them either. But I do have a large pile of gold on my hands. I think... Ooh, textile.
Grüß Gott.
What do we have here? Economics, steel, or compasses? Economics. That is worth almost as much as going for steel. Open tech tree. 560. Yeah, okay. Well, steel economics. That does get us to scientific theory a little sooner. Next textile in 27 turns. We'll go and move on over to... Could see what's happening in Portugal, but well, they've got decent score. Maybe they have decent science as well. Fine, let's go and see what's happening in Portugal. And I did want to check on city-states. We could toss a bunch of money at Manila. That would help our growth rate, so let's definitely go and do that. We need a little bit more. Okay, so we're at ally status. Genoa would help with our happiness. Bucharest, we need 89. Where is Bucharest? It's way down here. Give a gift. That's a little too rich for my blood. If there were more maritime city-states, Quebec City's way over here, and that's also 89 influence. Alright, so maybe when we have 1,000 gold that we want to get rid of, in the meantime, let's heal some more hit points. And go and spread our religion. And so next turn we should get another positive diplomatic modifier here. Okay, here it is right now. They've happily adopted our religion in the majority of their cities. Okay, and then we'll start working on the German cities. Bismarck has declared war on Assyria. And as has Austria, that's great. Antananarivo seeks furs, Kiev seeks great engineer. And the vote for World's Fair or embargoing the Iroquois is coming up soon. 5 turns away. So Carthage is pushing back with some units here. We should try to retreat. If I can kill this longswordsman, then the warrior will be able to retreat. Excellent. He was being stopped by the zone of control from that longsword. And let's finish off this road. Just production here. Now it's probably time to get to work. Well, a university or a coliseum. Kuala Lumpur, Bismarck. Assyria is now allied with Kiev. That's interesting. A spy stole printing press, eh? Alright. It is just 17 influence. I do want the culture, so let's go and flip them now. Okay, so first off, this guy needs to heal up. We'll go pillage heal, as well as deal some damage. More farms, and here we did want to complete a quest for Colombo. That would get us to happiness, so let's go and do that. Colombo, 6 gold. Yes, and Lyon. Add to queue. We're going to want a caravan to ship more food to Paris. Here, let's go spread religion. Excellent. Open borders, sure. Really? Polynesia's plotting against us, even though we've been friends for a long time. We've got the majority religion, all the rest, but we do have majority religion, don't we? Trade. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cities, and we have religion in 4 of them. Huh. Okay, Colombo recognizes our trade route. We could toss some money at them, and that would actually get us even more influence, since they would recognize their own porcelain. I'm not desperate for the happiness at the moment, but this does give me intel on this border here. Okay, damage. Damage. And we'll put up... I suppose we could do with some lumber mills in either the forests around Paris or Lyon. Spread religion here. not quite enough to flip it, but if I flip Gades, then the pressure from Carthago and Gades will be enough to flip Munich. There's one religious spread left on that great prophet. Salt and an embassy. How about I give you an embassy and you give me a gold. Or we can just swap embassies. Okay, so we've got ourselves a great artist. Cahokia has declared war on me. Where is Cahokia? Way down here. That's fine. We're no longer friends with Genoa. Colombo is pleased with our porcelain, so we're up to 154 influence. As is Kaizel. That's great. And Kuala Lumpur is pleased with our great artist. If we had more gold, we could flip Kuala Lumpur. And there's a trade route done. Great. Okay, adopting a policy. Let's finish off tradition. So we have our free aqueducts, which should help with the growth of our cities. And here we're going to deal some more damage. Troyes would happily work another farm. Expanding there in 6 turns. Well, I suppose I could finish this farm here. Or toss up a farm here. Okay. And I do expect, I suppose we are about to enter the industrial era, which means if we want works of art from the same era and civilization, we'll save this artist until we enter the industrial so we can get an industrial work of art. Next turn. Now, what is... spread religion, that'll be 11 citizens. Okay, let's flip that now. 27 pressure, 27, and 27 versus 78. Ouch. Okay, assign delegates. Well, we could go and vote for the World's Fair, that's fine. Alright, so we're getting close to public schools here. After public schools, I might want to go and grab industrialization. Oh, and how's that spy doing? We can still attack in 5 turns. That's definitely very nice. We could try for industrialization, or we could swing right up towards archaeology for the Louvre. Let's try for that until we find out what tech we can steal. Let's see, does Lisbon have factories? No, it does not. So I probably won't be able to steal industrialization. It's probably just steel or compasses that I'll be able to grab there. Okay, this worker wants to go and work on a lumber mill here as well. And we do have excess happiness. Let's see if we can sell. Do we have excess marble? We don't. 240. We still have excess happiness. We could sell gold, but there's not a lump sum available to us there.
Grüß Gott.
Okay, salt for... What do we need for We Love the King Day? Spices. No excess spices there. Cotton, crab, or ivory. I could take cotton for salt. And then next turn, once Berlin has more gold, so probably, yeah, next turn we can sell him the gold, and then we'll have enough to flip Kuala Lumpur. Well, not quite actually, but we'll be closer to flipping Kuala Lumpur, which will get us more culture per turn, and will let us unlock either work our way down aesthetics or work our way towards free thought. Okay, let's continue to deal with damage here. Ooh, Germany's already at cannons. He's gone and built the Red Fort. No longer friends with Genoa. Our deal for furs has ended. Deal for gold has ended. World's Fair is now active. But I don't think I can win that. I'm actually doing okay as far as manufactured goods go. But I don't want to stop working on Uffizi. So unless I shift all of my production over, there's no way that I'm going to get gold. Now, we will want to get to groundbreaking for the free social policy. So we'll want 350 exactly. Add to queue, World's Fair. Add to queue, World's Fair. And we'll switch you over to the World's Fair right now. Add to queue. Afterwards, you can finish your Colosseum. Lumber mill next turn. Furs connected for Antananarivo. And now, salt, silk, or pearls for sale. Or we could just sell. Wait until they have. Germany has enough to give us the full amount as a lump sum. And here it's food for Paris. And if we can get spices from somewhere. No one has excess spices.
We admit of no government by divine right.
So we've entered the industrial era, and I think we're actually, no, Assyria's also entered the industrial, but we're the second civ to enter, so we're not doing that badly on tech. 2 techs behind the average, but we're being much more precise with which techs we are grabbing. Okay, so here you can fortify, heal, and we can walk forward, have a look at what's going on here. We're at 116 towards the World's Fair. Okay, all that's fine. We have a new spy. We have a textile coming in 2 turns. Let's move this spy. I do want Kuala Lumpur. We could try for a coup there. Or we could try... There was a spy stealing some text from our capital before. That might be a good way to get some experience on our spy before we start rigging elections. Alright, let's sit in Paris for a few turns and see if we can catch an enemy spy. Crossbow dealt damage by that catapult. Just go and deal damage there. Get a workshop going. We're now at 185 hammers. Okay. Like to purchase our salt. 170 and 3. Just for 2. Alright, that's fine.
Ich sehe, ihr bewundert meine Mandat.
Sure, yes, let's
Soll keiner
work
sagen,
together.
ich sei.
Ragusa. Peace treaty. Straight peace. How about a bunch of gold per turn?
Anuk chashav diber.
No, I'd like something from that. Get over it. But, Assyria, if you want to buy some stuff from me now that you're friendly, I'd be happy to sell it to you. Alright, so what can we steal here? Just astronomy. The next tech in 14 turns. Let's go and move you to Kuala Lumpur. And we'll move you to... What city has the most potential? Berlin. Portugal has decent potential. Alright. Let's farm up. We can slow our production just a little to get some growth going. And let's put up another farm. Where is Ragusa? Way over here, and they're ready to make peace. Alright, next turn. Ha! Yeah, right, Portugal. Dream on. Although Germany has made peace with Carthage. Carthage is down to just a single city here. We're not going to be able to take it with just these 2 crossbows. We're now at 250. We need to get up to 350. Which we should be able to do before the World Fair completes. It's only at 41%. Salt for 240. And someone's already got an ideology out. There's our great scientist. I do want to know if I have coal here. Even more so than starting the Louvre. Let's start researching industrialization. We did finish a fuzzy, so that's definitely good. Choose production. We'll need a public school. If I could purchase that. Public school is going to cost me $920. It's pretty pricey. Well, let's also go and employ the Writers Guild slots. Add to queue. Let's work on a garden, and I will purchase the public school here. Okay, which of these tiles is not getting me a good yield? I will take off 1 writer, slide it into the public school slot. Okay, here, deal a little damage. Fortify. And another academy. Let's go and drop that on the cattle. It'll cost me 1 production, but it means I'll be able to work the tile without losing out on any food. So you can see that my citizens are precious. I would hate to have to pull a citizen away from my specialist slots to have to work the academy. So here I put the academy on a tile that generates enough food to pay for that citizen, as well as put some forward for a new citizen. And let's go and generate our great works of art. Great work. Great work. And if we go and put those both into the Sistine Chapel here, we get a nice +4 theming bonus there, since we do have 2 works of art from the same civilization in the same era. So normally that'd be a +2, but thanks to our City of Light unique ability, that gets doubled to +4. So now we're pumping 8 tourism per turn, which puts us tied for 2nd place as far as tourism goes at the moment. Anyways, this is where we'll leave part 7.